Hello, everybody. Phenomenal Sir coming at you with what you've all been waiting for. That's right. It's true. Another episode of Rings of Power coming at you. So, tonight we are going to be doing a new, I don't know if we're going to call it a challenge run or if we're going to call it an educational run, but we are going to find out if it's possible to just get all 6 party members, cheese our way to max level, and then go beat the game without actually collecting a single ring of power, without any kind of like weird glitches or anything. So I basically just want to see if I get the holy seal and walk up to the door, will God let me in, right? So we'll have to see what happens. This could either be a really quick stream or it could be a really long stream, because if we get there and we've got the holy seal and we're all max level, and we've got our dragon, and then we have to go back and redo everything, it's going to be interesting. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, I do need to do some prep work because we are going to be using the USB Sega Genesis controller. It's not an original Sega Genesis controller, but nor is it an off-brand one. It's actually one that came with the mini Sega Genesis, and it seems to handle pretty well. But because it's got the normal number of buttons, I do need to set it up so that I can do quick saves, because my F3 key is a little messed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to set it to F5 and F6. Hopefully there's no conflict there. So we're going to just... There. And then we're going to say F8 for load. Keep them apart a little bit. All right. And then we've got our normal controller for the normal play, and that way we don't have to worry about rolling my thumb across the D-pad, sending me careening off into nowhere. So, all right. Yeah, it's weird because this controller does work in the games, but it does not work in the menus because I guess it just doesn't have enough inputs or something. It doesn't get recognized. So we're going to go to Comic Zone, Mods, Rings of Power. There we go. Free workshop mod for a 99-cent game. And just like that, you can play the greatest open world RPG ever made by Naughty Dog Software for the Sega Genesis. Rings of Power. All right. So, hope y'all are ready. Think I'm ready. Looks like Buck is ready. Let's get into it. And as usual, Dawn finds you on the path into the sea. Time to go to the academy. Your master Thalmus wants to get in here. And we'll set our combat. My face? Your face? Oh, do I not have a face? It is gone? Oh, you know why? Because reasons. Hang on a second. I don't know why that happened. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what I clicked on there. Hang on. Is it... What was that? What just happened? It seems to still be going. Maybe the buttons I'm using to save... Yeah, the chat window's gone. The buttons I'm using for save and load are not good. Hang on a second. We might have to fix some stuff here. Hotkeys. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, recording no cam is F8, of course. And then F5 isn't anything. Stream settings. Oh, it's back. Looks like it just reset it. So maybe what we need to do is just set it to something different. Thank you for letting me know. Well, the run is dead, everybody. The run is dead. Let's see. And input. What if I just do quick save? That's not going to work. Is tab. And then load can be that. Back quote. Maybe. No, I don't like that. So we'll have quick save be tab, and then quick load can be that button over there. All right. Yeah, that's problematic. But huzzah! Where's Rings of Power? It's here. It's here. I had an issue with my inputs. It's here. It's here. We're playing it. Get a job. Stop meddling with my life. Out! I said get out. Are you deaf or something? I don't want to talk to you. We don't normally get that dialogue. Interesting. Listen here, old man. I come to chew ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of shoes, so... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You're done. You're done, son. Well, we were trying to make it through the game as quickly as possible, just for funsies, but then we spent 5 minutes in the menu doing setup stuff, so there's that. 1 gold piece. Thank you for your custom. Bribe. Oh, it's so sensitive. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. And then we'll do 30 of this, which will put us at 53 gold. It's risky. Might be a little low on the gold there to be able to buy a boat. Thank you. Now, if I had gone here first, then winning the fight against Algoro would have reset the money, and all these things. Would have been nice. Any extra gems? No. All right. Also, hey Joey, how you doing? We're gonna get the power without the rings. Thank you all for coming. The things I must tell you are of the utmost urgency. Alright, Darius attacks. We'll see you in about 2 hours, Darius. Yep. Sure. And we did not level. So one of the things we did was a sequence break that messed us up as far. Oh, you know what? It was not learning stun. That's why we didn't gain some XP there. Yeah. Just like that, things have gone horribly awry. Also, why did I just buy that? Okay, well, let's see. Can we kill Scourge at level 1? I don't think we can. Not unless we get really lucky. We did not get really lucky. Yeah. So we'll have to get some XP doing something. Okay. Just an extra hit on the treasure room real quick. Well, I doubt if anyone will miss a few gold pieces. Oh ho ho! Go on in. Woo! Corpses. Alright, so now we gotta do something to gain XP without fighting. You know what? This one time we may have to go Chainsaw Bear mode and buy a dino. That's gonna use more food and water, but I think it protects us from random encounters. And you can shoot fireballs, which is always fun. Well, I can definitely get around better with this dino. Hello, gentlemen. I would like to sell you some corpses. Alright. Awesome sauce. While we're here... we can start on the Necromancer stuff. That doesn't technically require combat. Let's see if talking to this guy gets me XP. Okay. Funnily enough, if you're really hard up for money or you like to live dangerously, you can actually sell the corpse that you get in that lab. It's just a normal trade good. Or if you don't get that one, you can just give any body to the Necromancer up here, and it'll count it as the quest being completed. So that's a little kooky. Hey guys. Okay, corpse lost. So now we should be able to get in and talk to Flem, whose name I love. Oh. Yeah, maybe we'll grab Mortimer first. Well, we did grab Alexi first that one time, so it's not like it'd be the first time we've ever gone off the beaten path in this game, right? off the beaten path. And normally I would cut across right here. Yep. And you use a certain amount of food and water per step depending on the terrain, and then you use extra if you're on a dino. But we're not seeing any random encounters, which is nice. Oh, never mind. I lied. Cursed myself with beggars. Dinos can't go through trees though. That's unfortunate. Like I said, you do use more food and water this way, but it does seem to at least reduce hostile random encounters. Oh. Shady Rest Funeral Home. Where people are dying to get in. Oh. And we can just go straight up the side of this hill. Yeah. Oh. Somebody's spitting fire at me. While we're over here, we will grab a flower. We are not going over water, just because I decided not to. For no real reason other than the fact that I'm a man without a plan. Now we're gonna head over here. And we're already getting low on food again. Check our map. Should be able to just go straight up here. Do the Phillip route, right? Ding. Yeah. I'll know how the dino handles. Okay, yeah. I was like, I wonder if I can get through these cacti or not. Uh-oh. I'd have to leave him just chilling. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave him just chilling. Alright, buddy, you stay there. I might come back for you. And... And... because I'm cheap, come over here. Get the free flip stone that spawns. Oh, and then I get 5 in the chest. Cute. Okay. Bastard. Come in here. Lenny. Go. And Lenny flips out, which we will need Lenny later. Get our holy seal. Much later, but not much later, actually, with this run. So. Duck in here real quick. Oh. Stagger around blindly in the dark. Grab the magic mirror. This is a general store y'all don't often see me in. They all charge the same amount though. So we're gonna do 100 of this. That'll take us to 51 something. Alright. I don't need to be perfectly exact. We're gonna max it out later. And then we'll do, I don't know. We'll take it down to 4,500. And then another 19 food. Just to even it out. I never noticed there's a little bit of gray in the blue of the carpet. So nice to find a flaw in the game. Now, I might be able to kill one or two of these thieves. Won't be enough to level me, I don't think, but... Girl. No. Thank you for your help. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, still no XP earned. Oh, wait. Over here. One thing. We probably won't need this. But better safe than free. Okay. Never save on the overworld. Hey, guy. Well, if nothing else, it's an even fight. Oh, boo! That one hit didn't count. Hey, Leo. How you doing, buddy? We're doing okay. Just had our first death. So I would need to kill every single knight in here to get a level. How you doing? What were you playing? Ultra Kill? Did you beat Ultra Kill? I think you said you beat it or you were about. Okay. P rank for perfect? For princely? For pretty damn awesome? But which? Alright. I don't think I am gonna do that. I was seriously about to go, I was about to go all the way to protection to buy balm. No. Whoa, 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 what is this? Oh, it's the back of the Conjurer's Guild. I never knew you could do that. Learn something every time. I don't normally go up there. There's my old money farming spot when I was a young child. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna do it. Because the alternative is I could go to the tavern after each fight. And, tavern's 53 gold for a meal. And it's like 19 gold for balm here, so... Bribe. 13. So... Okay. Congrats. When are you going to stream it? So we can learn the strats from you, sir. Alright. Listen. All that zapping mess needs to just stop. There we go. So, if we can make it through all the fights, we should hit level 2 right as we get Feather, which will level us again, and then we'll be able to just roll Scourge. So, here we go, y'all. It's gonna be tricky. Berserk. One boss you want to fight called Minos Prime. Is he bull themed? I'm not going to get the Berserk on this one. Now I got to survive one round. Oh! Wow! Nobody's trying hard on that fight. Feels like the music might be a little loud. There we go. "20 levels completely perfect." So what you're saying is you'll be able to do it in 19 after 19 more levels, right? Just 19 attempts, 19 perfects, you're done. Minos Prime. Makes me think of Warframe with the Prime frames. Man, y'all are really making me sad. Oh, never mind. Double. Block. Block. Perfect. 100 XP. Boom. Yeah, so there's a quest. The first time you go talk to Thalmus and learn Stun, that's worth 25 or 27 XP. And I missed that, so. Go. Perfect 100. You know it, Desolate. All the rings of power. And we are playing it like we always do, with no clear plan in mind. Hello, Traveler! Attacks. Listen, guys. Too strong. Minos was also the king of the island of Crete in Greek mythology, Roman mythology. I think it was Greek mythology. He was the king of the island of Crete, and he was the one who he was the, I guess, father or keeper of the Minotaur, hence the name Minotaur, Minos, and had the labyrinth built that the Minotaur lived in. So interesting that that name gets recycled in the Christian mythos. Alright, so that's done. It's the same freaking guys! You are a flesh prison? Oh no. I feel like there's a joke there about doing hard time, but I don't know if I'm ready to actualize it just yet. How are you doing, Lex? Yeah, there's I'm telling you guys, the encounters in this game are definitely like actual invisible characters moving around on the map, because I hit that same enemy twice in like almost the exact same spot. Both. 2020. Oh no. It depends on what you're into, Desolate. I'm gonna steal this cup, because this cup and no other cup is the cup I need. Take it, beggar. Eat the filthy gold, you beggar. So the game's starting to get mean. Now this is a different encounter, because the other one had two... The other one had 2 enchanters and a knight. This one was like 1 really powerful knight and then 2 enchanters. They are throwing some interesting things at me right now. Let's the hell out of dodge. Well, at least now we won't forget the whip, right? Camp. Okay. Bingo card. And then... free corpse. And... show. That's the mirror. Bingo. Oh. Dude Man didn't spawn. I broke it. The priest that drops the whip did not spawn, y'all. Okay, show. And camp. There we go. Wow. Heather's like, don't do it. Puts herself in the middle. I think we're gonna get attacked by the second one. Yeah. Oof. Feather doing the hard work. Nice. So is the whole game really inspired by Greek mythology, or is it just like some enemies here and there that stand out, sort of? As long as we're here, let's get attacked by a dragon. Oh, we're making up for all the fights we didn't get into while riding on that stupid dino, which I left in the desert. Oh, Feather. Feather! Okay. Interesting. Lottery tickets. Aww. Oh, there's the flower we needed. If we can get sand... Actually, if we can get sand, it won't matter, right? Because we're just getting all of our characters and then going to beat the game. In theory. Another flower. Home. mana. Finding a lot of food and water in these chests. More corpses. That's good, because we're going there soon. I don't think we're strong enough to go kill the witch just yet. Nice. So we need to do 1280, which will leave us with 1330. Yeah. There we go. And that was 20. I'll tell you what, this game did make me good at, like, really good at doing simple multiplication and division and stuff in my head. Which I know isn't really a big achievement for someone in their late 30s, but hey, be nice. He's killing it on the organ. Go get the frickin' pirates! Oh. Asshole pirates. 3 squares away from freedom. Yes. So the ship moves at double the rate of speed. Supposedly the encounter rate is lower. I don't know if it's true or not. But you also don't use very much food or water when you're on the ship. But you pay money to be on it. So the major difference, and if you run out of money while you're on the ship, they will just like kick you off the boat in a little boat. They'll set you adrift. So, referring to ye old manual, food and water consumption. When you are on a boat, you use 1 food and 1 water for every square of light blue or shallow water that you travel through. And you do 5 rations of food and 20 rations of water for deep water. So that's why you guys always, on my normal runs, when I grab the boat and just go up and over, you always see me buy way more water than food at the start. It's because essentially for every water unit that I buy in the general store, that's 5 squares of movement on dark water in a boat. In a ship, you use 1 food, 1 water, and 1 gold per square. So you end up saving a ton of money long term by purchasing a ship as soon as possible. It doesn't drain the money every single square of movement though. I think it does it like every 8 or 12 squares or something. So I think it usually goes down by like 4s, right? Hey buddy. Remember me? Let's dance. Boo. Shoot him in the back. All right. And Is the music 16-bit? I don't think so. It's the game boasts that it has 8 megs of power. So I don't think this was a 16-bit. I was actually telling I was telling Calrea earlier, oh, there's our dragon stones. Hell yeah, that was the only thing I was really worried about was, are we gonna find any dragon stones? I was telling Calrea, I read something where the original cartridge, this entire game, like, think about this, guys. This entire game is 1 megabyte. Like, a screenshot of the screen right now takes more memory on a modern computer than this entire game takes on the cartridge. That worthless ass Slash didn't even level. Because you only get 50 XP for him joining your party. You get 100 for Feather. Slash is such a bum. Oh, you know what? No. No, 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 no. We're Dino Masters now. Dynamite! I don't even think I'm gonna buy Jolt on this run, honestly. I need to start thinking about when I'm gonna do my Rings of Power auto battle run, because that's probably gonna be a longer one. I bought a dino. So dinos are a vehicle that you can buy, and they reduce, possibly eliminate random encounters when you're traveling over land. They use a little more food and water than normal foot travel. And they're very cheap. They're only 19 gold. I just usually don't buy them because I'm usually not on foot for very long in the game, you know? I'm mostly in boats, but I'm playing differently this time just because I like to play differently every time. So I figured, oh, dino this time. We did the overland route to get to speed the first time. Still very interesting to me that corpses sell for the same amount here as they do in commerce, and every other item gets like, normally you can sell an item for double value in one town if that's the town that it's like a wanted good, and then you can sell it for 4 times the value in commerce. But for some reason they either forgot or they chose to cap the sale value of see, like, I can't go there because the terrain is blocked. They chose to cap the sale value of the corpse at 1,500. Yeah, you'd think that every fight I win would be 1,500 gold in my pocket, but I always get warped out of the combat zone before I can grab their bodies. Okay, so they all gained a level. There we go. And now we can go back to division. Actually, I don't have any boat stones, do I? No, just bridge stones and dragon stones. Let's do another lap on land just to avoid the combat. Ain't no clock running, right? Right. So, normal terrain, I think roads you use 1 food and water with the dino, and then it's 3 food and 1 water on all other terrain types. So, like, every one of those squares I'm losing 3 food, 1 water. And when you go and buy food and water from the towns... Okay, that was scary. When you buy food and water from the towns, each purchase is 100 units. So one buy of food for 12 gold is 100 steps on the road. Compare that with the dragon, where it moves 2 squares at a time and you lose 40 food and 40 water per square. And you can see why I hate the dragon so much. Try not to use it more than I absolutely have to. Just use it to get that one ring, and then Power Lord and Dead Sprint for the end. Yeah. That's a big part of the game, though. Like, when you're starting out playing this game, you know, I had a couple of times where I had to start a new game literally because I saved out in the desert and didn't have enough food and water to get back to town. And once you run out of food and water, you start taking damage with every step. I don't know why I did that. I was gonna like, I was like, oh, I'll zoom and then save. Alright, so this guy is not attacking me, so he's a merchant. Yeah. So the fact that he was not coming after me, I knew he was a merchant. And he's a nectar merchant, which is awesome. So we're gonna sell him all of this other BS. So I bought these balms for 13 gold each, and now I'm going to sell them back for 39 each. I don't know. I feel like it's such a waste. We had talked about how much of a waste of money it is buying the nectar. That's something Calrea will never do. Sell books. Yeah. So, 336. There's a couple of merchants out there that they up their prices when you bribe them. Okay. So we'll buy like 20 from him. That feels like about 20. That's 20. So nectar is full health and mana. Oh, fun thing, guys. I don't know if y'all knew you could do this, but oh, that's mine. Sleep. Parking lot of dinos over here. Yeah, I killed that merchant. How much food and water do I currently have? 11,814 food and 12,254 water. The cap is 30,000 for each. Oh. You start to get I mean, honestly, that's usually the thing that I generally try to max out my food and water, like, immediately when I start a new game. And then generally around ring 7 or 8, depending on how I've been playing, I top off again and I'm good for the rest of the game. Like, I usually don't do a whole lot of food and water shopping piecemeal. If you're a newer player or you don't have it like down in your head, especially if you don't know about the trade goods and the trade routes and stuff, it's not going to be like that for most people. Most people are going to be spending a lot of time wandering around trying to just survive. And then sometimes you do things like this where you just walk to the wrong town because you're so busy talking about food and water in a 30-year-old video game. Give the encounters plenty of time to respawn. Time for sippies. There you go. So if you look down at the bottom of the menu, Leo, There's the number. Hello, Hippie Huff. How are you? I mean, I don't know if I'd say that, Leo. I go through the game very quickly. Like, I don't spend a lot of time on any given menu or screen, right? Like, because I know exactly, like, half the stuff I don't even actually read because I know exactly where I need to go. Just tap, tap, tap. And when I do read, I know what to look for, so yeah. Speaking of knowing what to look for, I was way off there. See? And then I talk some shit and get lost in the ocean. Confuse. And now we Berserk. That was lucky. Normally she gets to go first. You get that scary rock cast. I'm doing good, Hippie. Just another lazy day of Rings of Power. We are trying to see if we can beat the game without getting any rings at all. And by which I mean, I don't know if the game will require me to have all the rings when I go to Nexus's castle. So we're going to see what happens if I just get all the characters, max out my level, and then go get the Holy Seal and go there. Yes. That's right, Leo. So the backstory for this area is that to be able to get in to speak to the master of, like, the master conjurer, she is in the tower of the castle in Perfection, and the only way to open the door is with the perfect key. The perfect key is held by her secretary, who's currently hanging out in a tavern in Perfection. He tells you he's working on a water summoning spell, and he needs firewood from the Cave of Fire to finish the spell. And then you run around and you do a lot of stuff, and then you figure out that this person has the fire key. And when you talk to her, she tells you that some conjurers stole her perfect ogre's egg and then took it to a cave shaped like a skull on the southern ice plains. And when you go there, you have to fight 4 conjurers that are all like level 2 or 3. A hard fight. And then you go fight them, kill them, bring the egg back to trade her for the key, and she takes the egg and then refuses to give you the key. And the only way to get the key is by fighting her. So I essentially skip all those steps, and I just come over here and kill her. I never actually, like, legitimately beat the 4 conjurers on the South Ice Plains until I started streaming this game. Like, I always just skipped that fight. Because it's a big FU and a huge waste of resources to go all the way over there, fight them, and then get back and have her be like, nah. Oh, I'm sequence breaking the hell out of the game, Leo. The whole reason I had to get the archer first on this one was because I did a little minor sequence break that cost me 25 experience points at the very beginning of the game, and because I didn't have those 25 experience points, I hadn't leveled up to level 2 when I got to Division, so I wasn't strong enough to beat the first Black Priest. I had to go do other non-combat stuff to get another party member, because you get XP when party members join you. So I literally had to go find something else I could do that was worth experience without fighting. And that messed up my entire flow for the run because I did that. But yeah, every time I play this, I sequence break it. I literally just walk out in the middle of fields, and I'm just like, I'll just walk out in the middle of a snowfield and search it, and like, oh, yep, there's the orb. We'll need that later. Like, or like the ocean, right? Go to 18,540 longitude and latitude in a little boat and zoom in on the map and find the sunken ship so you can get the crystal orb so that you can, or the crystal ball, so that you can get the perfection ring or the evocation ring. Sorry. Oh Lord, y'all are distracting me. I need to start playing this twice a month again. I'm forgetting silly things like talking to people. Oh, the wood. Thank you. Now I'll show her the necromancer symbol, which I already have. And now Alexi can join me. Camp out. Talk. We have the ruby. Couple more levels. And now we go back to chaos. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'll literally be running along and I'll go, oh, wait, let's duck into this house real quick, and I'll just grab an item off the ground and be like, we'll need that later. So generally it takes me about an hour to run through and grab all the party members, and then like 30 minutes of maneuvering, and then I'm averaging like a ring every 15 minutes for the rest of the night. Yeah, no context needed. If you want the full experience, Leo, if you look in my highlights, I actually have a long form of this where I literally followed the step-by-step instructions that come in the manual on how to beat the game. And it took me almost 13 hours knowing exactly where to go, just reading the book. Yeah, so I beat it as intended, and it took me 13 hours. My best time is 2 hours and 55 minutes. Pretty much. I don't run a timer because I'm the only one that, I mean, I'd be like the top speedrunner in a category of one, right? And I don't want to turn it into something that's a chore. It's just fun for me to play it. But yeah, this is like the only game that I really speedrun anymore since I stopped Mega Man 2. Oh, I saved just in time. We call them fun runs around here. If I was running a timer, I would say that we're a little behind right now because we usually get our 6th party member just before the hour mark. But we also had a death, and I've been doing overland travel, which always takes longer. Yeah, that's a sketchy speedrun. I don't know if I trust that speed run, Leah. So the thing about that speed run, I've never sat down and watched it, but I've watched it enough to know that he doesn't buy any food and water. And when I'm watching him fly around on a dragon the whole time with no food and water, he never gets the "you are starving" message, like the red flash. Like, because the game will actually, like, if you're walking with no food and water, the screen will flash red and a message will pop up that says "you are starving," and then you have to press A to close the dialogue box, and that never happens. He also has the only time on the page. He has the only time on the page. He's a Russian person. And if you try to click on anything to contact him or to post a time on the page, all the links are broken. So it won't let you actually post a time or contact him. Yeah, he's the only time. He's the moderator. And it's literally impossible to post a new time because all of the links are broken on that page. It's sketchy as shit. Oh, so it's this one, right? And we said it's what? Like, you just start here and then you go over 13 squares? Or 14 squares? We're trying to remember this so we don't need the sextant next time. I think that's what it is. Hang on. So I start here and I go 1. Yeah. That would be my guess, Leo. And I don't even know, like, honestly, I don't care enough to contact somebody about it. It's more like, it's just like, yeah, that's sketchy. Moving on with our lives. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. Okay, now I'm off. Hang on, where am I? Oh, I went 3 too far. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so wary, confuse, and now we go berserk. So by switching to wary, so the confusion spell is going to prevent him from doing anything for the next like 2 to 3 rounds. Those spells are some of the most useful spells in the game, but they also use a ton of mana. Changing your mood in this game increases or decreases the damage you deal at the expense of more damage equals more mana cost. But because Confuse is a non-damaging spell, you can switch to Wary, and then you'll use like 20 or 30% less mana for the same effect, and then just switch back to Berserk, and the starter spells for everybody is free. So early on in the game, you essentially are doing 20% more damage with no additional negatives to your character. And they tend to stay closer to the enemies, which means they don't waste as much time moving each turn, so you get more hits. It's just better to play Berserk early on. And that's the Crystal Ball, which I grabbed, but if everything goes according to plan, we won't even need that, because that's an item that we trade for a Ring of Power, right? But we might not need any Rings of Power, so that could just be a waste of time. Or it could just be a reason for me to get attacked by freaking pirates again. There you go, Chainsaw. Chainsaw, you missed it. I was riding around on dinos earlier. I bought 2 and left them both in the desert. To answer your question, Hippie, I would say 3.5 or higher. I freaking knew it. It's in the same damn spot it was before. Hang on. Yeah, you can't tell me that they're not, that those are random encounters. Those are not random encounters. There are things moving around on the map attacking you. 100% there's invisible stuff moving around on the map attacking you. Human fall flat? Heck yeah! When am I playing Human Fall Flat? Is G-Rex only there on the weekends right now? Those stinking pirates were chasing me, so I decided to go over land again to get to the tavern. Okay. So what days is G-Rex around during the summertime? Is it every weekend or is it every other weekend? More importantly, am I allowed to cheat by climbing along the underside of the map, or will I get in trouble? That is your craft. Alright. So now, go across here. T-Rex should always have a good time. Oh wait, hang on. Actually. One weekend at Dad's. Okay. So if we come over here... Well, what I will do is I will put it on the calendar for a question mark, and I will get with Hippie Huff on a good weekend that I can play it. And maybe if Calrea is feeling particularly adventurous, she might even play it with me. One weekend a month? Okay. Why am I fighting these guys? They're gonna kick my butt. I ought not be fighting them. Alright, so that's Mesa. And we need a flat piece of ground. This looks good. And then we will use a dragon stone. First we'll use a nectar. Then we'll use a dragon stone. And we will... That was 160 food and water that we just used. Log. It's log. It's log. Two, three, boom. All right. Y'all know what we're doing next? We are cheesing for levels. If anybody needs to go take a bathroom break, now's the time, because we're going to be here for a few minutes. We only need to do this 100 times, right? So we're going to 12,800 XP, I think. Every time we answer this, we get 200 experience points. And you can actually come here and do this before you even get any party members. Because they're literally, the first question, show me that with which you began. It's literally when you start the game, you have a note from your master and the sorcerer's symbol in your backpack. So you show them the sorcerer's symbol and you get 200 XP. And you can just keep repeating this. It's actually funny because if you answer the question wrong, they say that's incorrect, and then they like take money from you. They say I'm gonna take 25 gold from you. It's annoying, but I need it. I can't beat the game if I don't do it. You didn't answer my question, G-Rex. Am I allowed to do monkey bars underneath the levels to get through them? All right. So, like 34 more times. Once Oblique gains a level, it's 32. All right, 32 more. 32 more, guys. I don't get to do that? Oh. I might not be able to beat the game then. Yeah, so the world record per Leo is 1 hour and 4 minutes and some change, which is about how long we've been playing. Now, obviously, I didn't do this in the most optimal route. But like I said, I'd have to watch the video. It's even if it is legit, it's so RNG specific because there's a very limited number of chests that you gotta hope one of them has a dragon stone in it. I don't think it's legit. I don't know. I have nothing more to say on this subject. You know, nobody's even commented on my amazing shirt, by the way. Once we get out of this auditory hellscape, I'm gonna have to back up so y'all can see this amazing shirt that I'm wearing. Taking notes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have this face down here, Philip. This face of Buck. With I have nothing more to say on that topic next to it. Ooh. Lucky. There we go. So now everybody's level 9, which you cannot actually reach legitimately in the game without extensive farming. I think when I played this like by the book, my by the book run, I think I ended up between like 8 and 9,000 XP. And would have had to probably win somewhere between 100 and 200 random encounters to level up again. Why, hello, sorcerer. Welcome to my manor. So we have to give him that piece of paper that I found in the basement in that Mesa building. And then he lets us into here, and then we can take the bandit ID, which... The bearer of this card is certified by Mr. B as a genuine 100% nasty bandit. And I don't know if it actually says that on the card or if that's just their shorthand for what the item is. I'd like to believe that it actually just says that on the card. Wait, hang on. I don't think I can get over there from down here, can I? Nope, so I gotta go past New Sparta. This is gonna stink. But I also need to I need to get some more spells anyway, so we're gonna do a money run, load up on food and water, and then we're gonna try and beat the game. Yeah, don't forget where that treasure room is, Philip. You might end up needing it. And P.S. I don't think I told you this the other day, Philip Schneider, when you were playing, but the treasure chests, I believe it was Super Whiteout that confirmed it, but the treasure chests in the game respawn or refill when you have entered combat. You don't have to win the fight, you just have to enter combat, and then when you leave combat, the chests have all respawned. Which is why you can open all the treasure chests in the City of Mind at the beginning, and then go fight Algoro, and then come back and search them a second time if you don't do the sequence break. And there's actually several characters that you can fight in this area, which I think are specifically there to help you respawn these chests. I did find an NPC. I was fooling around on this off stream. Believe it or not, I do play this off stream. And I found an NPC with some unique dialogue in the City of Mind, which kind of blew my mind. But there's also a hidden jail cell that a lot of people don't know is in this town. Okay. They don't sell the master spell here, do they? Nope. Those are the starter spells, which you can get for free. And he only sells packs. Okay. There might be bears. I was gonna say there might be someone in the Sorcerer's Academy that sells spells. That's usually the case in the different large academies, but you gotta kind of like talk to everybody to find the person. But there's generally in each of the big Sorcerer's Academies, there's someone that'll sell you like high-end spells, or like the Pain spell, which you can buy in Division for 3,000 gold, so they can glitch out your game and just chill there for the rest of the fight and make it run even slower than it normally does. I rarely use this spell for specifically this reason. The game has a hard time ending the spell effect, and sometimes when you win the fight, it'll actually just freeze your game out. There we go. So that respawned the treasures. So now you go back to the treasure room, and the treasure room is refilled. Right? Yep. Not getting any trade goods. It is totally randomized, though. It's just between 1 and 20 gold, and then trade goods. I think I might have gotten 0 gold and a trade good before, but don't quote me on it. Corpse. Five more dragon stones. So we found 2 last time, so that brings us up to 9 now, I think. Right? Because we used 1. We had 3, we used 1. Found 2 before, and then 5 in that chest. Come on, give me like 4 Fanini. That's what I want. Give me some of those Faninis. Hey. Oh. Well, y'all are gonna get slapped. I actually don't have any really good spells, so this is still gonna be a hard fight just because I can't do any damage to him. Maybe we should just run. Why are we even fooling with them? Goes from being scary to just annoying, right? And that resets it. I was gonna show you guys the There's a drunk person in the tavern next to the temple that will attack you as soon as you walk in. Which, if you go into that building in the tutorial and just get killed by him instantly, I think a lot of people are probably like, what the heck? And then there's 2 crazy people in the town, one in each of the prison cells. They keep them in separate prison cells for reasons. Oh, there's our 5 panini we were asking for. Heck yeah. Three flags. Where's the other 3? Alright. So we've fooled around here enough. What do we got in terms of... Yeah, we got enough. We can do 2 runs to Magic BS and get ourselves some good spells. So let's head straight up to Commerce. Max out our money. Get attacked by... I don't think I've ever even seen this encounter before. What is this? 5 goblins on a boat. Interesting. Game always finds new ways to throw stuff, new and exciting stuff at you. Like earlier, we had... What was it? We had the encounter with two enchanters and a knight that attacked us twice back to back, and then we went a little further and got attacked by like a level 5 knight with 2 low-level enchanters. Was not the same encounter. Swords and swords.
The eyes are blinking. Why are they
blinking? The eyes are blinking. Why are they blinking? No! Thank you, Calray. All these bridge stones, man. Okay. And we want to grab Dazzle and Insane here. Those are good spells to have. They have up here. I don't have anybody else. Parked on the other side. Interestingly enough, just in case anybody didn't know from my previous streams, if you use a boat stone right here, there is another treasure room in this spot as well. There's actually a total of 3 treasure rooms. One there, one by Mind, and then one by the one by the Bandit Hole. The big bandit hideout. I think I went too far north. Yeah. I'm over here. Feel a random encounter coming on. Oh, so while I walk, check this out, y'all. Look at this beautiful shirt. Boom! Is this not a thing of beauty? Oh. Look at that thing. Hang on. There. like a wraparound design for the phenomenal baby design. This is one of the new designs on the phenomenal merch store. It's entirely too expensive, and I'm here to tell you, I'm not making any money off of it. It's it's about as cheap as it can be. They charge way too much to make this design, this like wraparound design. But I saw that they had it, and I was like, all right, I have to get that, right? Like I can't not. Tempest. Yeah, it's on some kind of weird, it's like stretchy polyester-ish material. It's not, I don't know. I think it looks adorable, so I bought it, but okay. And I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna grab the orb while I'm up here, on the off chance that this doesn't go correctly for me. I'll have to come back up here again. Here. Oh, there's a bear. Okay. Tempest. Stab the bear. Well, I tried. So where am I? Oh, you know why? I was in the right spot. It was because the bear encounter happened on that spot. So it didn't take me into the normal zoomed in version of that square. It generated an instance of its own where the orb was not present. That's interesting. That's a second thing I've learned today. The stream is twice as educational as a normal Rings of Power stream. So apparently, even if you're standing on a square, which there's only like 3 in the game, right? But if you're standing on a square that has something special on it, when you zoom in and you happen to get attacked on that spot, the special thing will not be there. Twister. Oof. Yeah, they charge quite a bit of money for spells here.
The fame is taking over.
Thank you so much for the resub, Yelleth. 2 years. Where does the time go? 24 months. Man, thank you so much. How are you doing today, my friend? Did you have a decent America Day celebration? Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm doing okay. We're trying to beat Rings of Power without actually getting any rings. So we've kind of just been running around, doing our thing. we're getting all of our money now so that we can buy a bunch of really good spells. And then we're gonna go try. I mean, we're max level and everything. I just don't know if the game will let me beat it if I don't have the rings in my inventory. So we're gonna learn something today. But yeah. Yeah, didn't do much. Just a really long, lazy weekend that somehow still wasn't long enough. Hey, Kale, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Oh, time for sippies from Yelleth. Hang on. Welcome in. No. Really never is. Oh, that's right. He doesn't even stand over here. Bye. Master. We've got Master and Tempest. We've got Blaze for Alexi. We've got Pain for Slash. And he does not sell Reaper. And he doesn't sell Worm. So, what can we buy instead? We've got Insane, and then we'll do Death and Health. Need a vacation from your vacation? Yep. And Calrea was like, I'm so tired, I don't want to go back to work today. And I'm like, you know, you say that, and I haven't seen you buy one lottery ticket this year. Not one. Oh, I need to get... Okay. So now, we need to go back this way, actually. I'm having a big dumb moment. And we need to go through here. And then down. And we'll grab the worm spell. And then we can come down to the bandits' hideout. From this way. I'm pretty sure that was a merchant, but... Oof. Oh, we took Monday off anyway. Dale. Yeah, so we had the weekend, and then we used a paid vacation day for Monday, and then Tuesday was a paid holiday, and then we both worked from home today, so we didn't have to go back in the office right away. So then I'm going to be in the office for 2 days this week, and then I'm back on a weekend again. Oh, I'm sorry. That's terrible. I know that's like the normal for people. One of the perks of public service, I suppose. And even then, my boss kind of tried to shame me a little bit about it last week. It was like, oh, so you're really gonna take that day off? I was like, yeah, I am. And so's everybody else. You're gonna be in the office alone. And sure enough, he was in the office alone. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. So there's our worm spell. Return the rings of power to me, and I shall restore the rod of creation and bring peace. Or we could just try to cheat our way in. Right? Right. We're gonna go down till we hit that little green island there. And then we're gonna go west. This is going to be an Easter Island. Yeah, Easter Island heads. and pirates. And blaze. And I believe that's G to the G. Correct. Tell you what, it's gonna be scary if we get there and we can't get in. We might have to reload. I don't think we'll have a trip back on a dragon. I don't think we'll have the supplies for it. And then, for anybody who's curious, the final treasure room is right here. Oh yeah? Did you beat Rings of Power? Did you stream again? Did I miss a Kale stream? You get a dog. Did you vote by mail? Ooh. Did you get questioned on it afterwards? It's always a weird but satisfying, well, for me at least, it was always like a depressing but also satisfying time. Oh? Well, that seems like a weird way of dropping hints about your birthday being next week. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. You got any good birthday plans? Hey guys. Your ID looks okay. Go on in. Hello again, Buck. Good to see you. I also need to do an educational run of this where I kill Lenny or something. Like I don't help Lenny and see what happens here. Nothing? Oh. Well, there's still time. If you try to leave from there, Mr. Belmont will attack you. He'll be waiting near the entrance. He's actually like making a beeline for you. Once you get the holy seal, he immediately starts running towards you from the entrance. All right, y'all. This is gonna be a little spooky. Woo! Oh, fair. It is locked and will not budge. Or will it? Ah! You hold up the holy seal, nothing happens. Something tells you that you need all 11 rings and a closed door. Womp. Can I just shout to Darius from here? Darius! Aw, that's too bad. Well, guys, looks like things are about to get interesting. All right. Well, time to go get some rings of power, y'all. Fail. Big fail. That's fair though, Kale. There, you reach a point where it's like, so are we friends or am I backup? Right? I have a friend that I think was someone's backup for a good long while and suffered greatly for it and didn't realize it or didn't accept it, and now they are back with the person again, and I'm just like, Jesus. Okay. That also suggests that y'all split like around your birthday, which is kind of shitty. Right? There's nothing here. Why do I always go down there? I know there's no button there. But I don't. Nat in here followed me home from work. So what we're doing now, we're grabbing the fluffy leaf of Gomez. EM? What? EM? What are you talking about? Gross. What you talking about, G-Rex? Yeah, I figured. I was looking at the times. It's crappy. So anyway, we're getting the fluffy leaf of Gomez, and then we're essentially just we're gonna sequence break the crap out of this game now because we are fully leveled up. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Please do a forgive. Okay. I did. I said a swear. We can go right. Oh, well, no, we can't go down there because. Got a boat stone. And then. Yeah, but there's a difference between saying it so you can get them to leave you alone for a while and saying it so that you can string people along for a while, right? One of the cool things about this, look at this. This is literally just like a bunch of little random temples that serve no purpose in the game. Like just a bunch of little treasuries, little treasure room temples, and then like some dragon stones. And then there's some people living in some of the temples. They're just like regular townies living in these weird jungle temples out in the middle of nowhere. And it doesn't seem to serve any purpose. They're just here. I don't know, maybe there's a person with unique dialogue around here somewhere. Well, that townie's about to get absolutely devastated. Don't worry, your friends are going to be following along behind you shortly. Summon the veiny dragon of doom. You. Yeah. I got 2 words. Begone, thought. Listen, guys, you don't want to do this. And then I summoned an old man's head to float around menacingly. Clean-shaven, or well, I won't say clean-shaven. Well-trimmed Dumbledore appears. There we go. And then... Listen, guys. You ain't ready. Oh, Jesus, she summoned scorpions! You're riggedy wrecked. Finger lost, hairlock taken. Boom. Oh god! Die, matey! Pirates attacking a swamp. Swamp pirates! Half as salty and no less moist. Oh my god, guys. You gotta stop it. Not y'all in chat. The random encounters are ramping up. That should be everyone. Maybe the top one will survive. Nope. It's everyone. Oh, never mind. I misspoke. Dazzle. Well, we do have the sand that we need. We have more than enough tomes. We will have to go back to Mesa again for the Ring of Mutation. So while we open these, let me just think pensively for a moment about how best to approach this. We've got the stuff we need for 3 rings right now. Probably need to go to commerce. So we'll load up on food and water here. Go to commerce. Top off the water. Buy a ship, which is going to cost twice as much there. I could swing over to Cathedral. And get the center chests. More boat stones. No ships now. Oh, you're not even here. Right. So we're gonna max out. We're gonna max out on our food and water. And then we'll go to division. Buy a ship. And from there we'll go to commerce. Free up our money. And then we will start in we'll start in Ricci. We'll start in Ricci, and then we'll go from there. Oof. Oh. Action-packed. Water buying. Here we go. Getting all that water. Drain the lakes into my canteen. I don't know how I carry all of this when I'm walking around town. We're almost there. There we go. I was gonna say, we're almost there, guys. I promise. We're almost maxed. And then we'll buy the rest of our gems, which we should only need like 30. Yeah. Alright. 2 hour mark. So that was fun and exciting. And essentially we spent an extra hour not beating the game. So now we are doing a dead run to get all the rings. A dead run. Oh, speaking of dead runs. Okay. And mana. Oh my god. Ah, pirates. Pirates. Sounds like the standard manipulation BS that nobody really needs to deal with in their life, or nobody deserves to deal with in their life. To me, sell me a ship. Wait, we can go to the, yeah, we can go to this island. And then... camp. Open sesame. Oh! There we go. Close sesame. Hey, buddy. Show. Alright, so we've got the orb. Give the orb. Intuition key obtained. And then sell. Doo-doo. There we go. Go into the A-frame. Yell up to the bedroom. Talk to Fiverr about city. Yes. And Fiverr darts out the door. Alright. That's one step down for Ring of Division. Y'all wanna mess with me? Really? Okay. Well, I'm gonna summon a tornado with eyes to punish you for your transgressions. It's Aeolus, the god of wind. Oof. Yeah. Think the word. Hang on. Yes. Be done with that slattern. Had to come up with a good word to use. Make sure I was using it in a sentence correctly, because that's not a word I use very often, so. Her slatternly ways. Oh, boo. Oh, I've never tried to do that before, so I figured we'd give it a go. guy's chasing me. There we go. Okay. Bunch of jerks. Alright. Quest. Oh, wait. City. Yeah. Alright, so now we'll go to the observatory. We'll talk to the keeper there. The observatory keeper. Observatory keeper. The Ricci Dynasty. Specifications for the lens. Okay, y'all. Now, plus side, there's really no reason to expect that anything we run into out here is going to have a chance at killing me. So, there's that. So while we're here, we got to do a couple of things. First, we need to show this guy the key. He tells us where the cave is, which is all well and good. And then we bribe him for a dove. Oh, and we buy the shock spell. There we go. And then we stick our head in the library real quick. Down here. Pass taken. Then go grab 2 rings of power real quick. Nope, not today, little bad boy. Burm, 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 burm. Burm, 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 burm. Master! Master! And we unleash heck. Oh. Dead. Glad I grabbed that crystal ball. Go. And that is the Ring of Calling. First ring of power down. Go us. 2 hours and 11 minutes. Oh, that's okay. And now, we'll get attacked by bears, because why not? Exactly, Kale. Exactly. Ba, 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 na, 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 na. And then we will use one of our mini bridge stones. This is not the temple. This is the temple. And then we shall tab. And we shall do a screaming run. Oh, not even close to dying. Second ring of power obtained. And the bridge is still here. Awesome. I thought it would despawn. "90 seconds from the first ring to the second ring." Oh no! Get wrecked. I'm all over the place. There we go. Just auto walk. You got this. Now, unfortunately, I could have saved myself some... Really? I could have saved myself some time and some agony with this if I had just ducked into the necropolis and talked to the keeper there. But I guess I was expecting not to have to, right? So, can't be called a dum-dum for that. Okay, so we got the dove, we got the pass, we got 2 rings. Now we've got to go to guard. No matter what, we're gonna have to backtrack. You, sir, need to stop your mess. Bink, 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 bink. Go. And cross the country. Got it. Nectar? Didn't I kill you before? Keith, the thief. Here he is. Take your damn leaf. Dang leaf. And he sells... They have puree, or is it split? Here, I can never remember. Split. That's fine. Little 1 hit per person. And I'll need to get stones when I go to Shard. I've already got Blaze, which I spent way too much money on, but whatever. Money is the least of our worries. Alright. So... oh, I guess the door was still open from before, huh? Well... you have my moral support. Morale support. Hail. I have been reading what you're saying. I was just kind of letting you do your thing. I didn't want to overload you with platitudes as you were getting stuff off your chest. And quest. You know what? As long as we are wasting way too much time on this run, I want to find out if I can get the embalming fluid without talking to the Sun Priest. Now, this may require us to make another trip back here, but as long as we're learning new and exciting ways to beat the game, I figure that's a potential time saver in a future playthrough, right? Because if I just go buy the raise spell from the guy in the embalming area, I don't need to talk to the Great Necropolis Guardian to start the quest. I only need to talk to him first if I want to get the free version of the raise spell. These pirates are about to suffer immensely. Greatly. Blaze it. This is not where I want to be. There. Forgot which one was the guild for a second. Bye. Yeah. Oh, I paid $2,200. It's double cost at Magic BS. That's why they went out of business. If I can get it right. All right. Interesting. It didn't glitch that time. Oh, you know what? Maybe it did? No, it didn't glitch that time. Interesting. Normally I have to give away all the tomes. Huh. Why did it do that? Every time we've played this before, we had to give away all of our tomes. Is it because I bought them instead of finding them? Interesting. I'm back in the the graveyard again. Back in the graveyard again. Afraid I have a pass. Get the hell out of here. You do not have to talk to the Sun Priest. You just have to have the... You just have to have the pass. Good to know. We are learning quite a bit today. Yeah, somewhere along the way with the this is going to be the 33rd episode of Rings of Power that I've done on stream. Somewhere along the way, it stopped being about seeing how quickly I could beat the game. And then it became seeing how many ways I could beat the game. And now it's just about me wanting to learn as much about the game as possible, right? How can I make those times faster? Honestly, Kale, I generally am around the 3 hour and 30 minute mark. I don't know what I did right on the run that was 2 hours and 55 minutes. Like, that one was an anomaly. Everything worked out perfectly. My routing, like, I don't pay attention to my routing. I just kind of like do whatever I want to. I'm just like, oh, I'll go do this next. I'll do this next. And it just came out perfectly, you know? I don't know what I would do to make it faster than that. Just have to get good, I guess? I don't know. Yeah. So, essentially, that whole trip that I just took out to that desert temple, I could skip that entire thing because I already knew that if you came in here and just like killed this guy's pets, it would automatically jump you forward to the dialogue about they won't attack the moon people anymore. So essentially it saves me a trip over there because everything I do over there I can prep for before I go over there. And there's 3 rings of power in that general vicinity. There's 3 rings of power and the keys for a 4th one, like all kind of clumped together. Actually, there's a 4th ring of power on the mesa, which if I have a dragon stone, I can just jump up there and grab. You don't have to go, like, if you've talked to the Moon Knight, or to the Moon People, and then you talk to him and show him the note, then they'll open the door to let you into the arena to prove yourself. But you can talk to the dragons and the bears through the walls to attack them without actually getting in there. So that's how you would skip that. Yeah. But yeah, in theory, in a perfect run, that would knock like 5 minutes off my time, I guess, Kale. One day, if I actually want to like seriously speedrun this, I'm probably gonna sit down and actually like write out a route where I only have to go to each place a certain number of times, and it's like optimized, because I don't optimize it. Like I've never just sat down and been like, how can I do this best? It's always just like, okay, I'm here now. What am I close to, you know? Oh, I don't have a flower, so I gotta go to perfection. Oh, while I'm in perfection, I might as well go grab the skull. Like, this is a sloppy run. This is gonna probably, I don't know. We might end up still beating this pretty quickly. Like, we had some deaths and stuff. It's certainly not gonna be a sub 3 hour run, but we're at 2.5 hours now, and I've pretty much done everything I need to do except for go get the rings, you know? with the exception of the Ring of Blood, which, or not the Ring of Blood, the ring, whichever one it is that's in the Lich's crypt. That one's always a pain in the butt because it's off by itself and it's not really close to anything, and you have to do it last because otherwise you just get destroyed. Oh, Dragon v Dragon. Your triumph in the arena entitles you to a favor. If you choose to waste it on the moon people, then so be it. And that's done. And then we crash the game for luck. By a cruel twist of fate, Void has found your party and exterminated you in a mere 113 seconds. There was nothing you could do. Please try again with a saved game. I could save 2 minutes on my run just by not crashing the game for luck every time I come through here, right? Also, the random encounters have a massive impact on the amount of time you spend playing the game. Massive impact. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. This is our little southern passage through to this part of the map. It's so funny because when you look at the world map, you actually start on the eastern continent. And I always thought of it as starting on the western continent. Like, you're starting on the eastern continent according to the world map. But I always thought of it as starting on the western continent and then traveling east from Division to get to the other area. It's such a weird thing to think about, like, when you look at the original design for the map, it's kind of flipped. Oh, wait. Gotta get the key, sir. You gotta get the key. Milk key taken. Milk key used. I don't know what I was doing there. Youth milk taken. Do not abuse your power by terrorizing the populace. I'm gonna. And then this A-frame here. Ding. Go. Airlock lost. Iron key taken. And then from here, we can go over here, or we could go up and then over to Cathedral. Let's go over this way. Let's go this way, and then we'll land, and we'll get the gems that we need for the Ring of Perfection, and then we'll loot back on ourselves a little bit. Everybody wave to the Ring of Perfection. It's right over there. Yay. Eventually I'll figure out where I'm going. We've got more than enough dragon stones to just do the lazy summon here. We'll come down here. Stand right here and get attacked by thieves for reasons unknown to me. Just lurking. Uh-oh. Lol, JK. Mana. We'll do a dragon stone and just one forward. This huge fortress is built on the ruins of a destroyed city. Wista. Blaze. Oh, that's a good cast. Heck yeah, all the knights are down. And I was gonna say, I think it's gonna miss. I think Shock always miscasts if there's only one target. Uh-oh. He's gonna get a hit in. Quick! And as we killed them, we don't even have to mess with these other guys. That's just an optional fight. Pain. I'm gonna kill these knights as quickly as possible just so that they don't hit you with the reduced max. That's honestly the nastiest trick this game pulls on you. If you don't realize that knights have the ability to reduce your max HP, you will leave the ring. You'll leave the ring of bile for last, right? You will fight these guys, they will reduce your max HP, and then you will go straight over to the hardest fight in the game and not be able to figure out why the necromancers are killing you so easily. They really set you up for failure with this combination of fights. It's just such an ineffective spell. It does like no damage. It did half of one bar to those guys compared to Oblique or Buck that just do 2 full bars every time for the same mana cost. The Knight really is not that great. His main thing is the ability to essentially wear down the enemy by reducing their max HP, but because of the way we play, the fights only last a round or two, so we don't need that. The Knight just ends up being an extra character that just kind of wastes mana and doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, if he gets to go first, then reducing their max HP does damage normally, right? Like if they have 100 hit points and he reduces their max by 50, then it'll cut their max down, so they'll take 50 damage. But once they've taken damage, those spells lose their effectiveness immediately. So, listen here, sir. Okay. here. I went out of the way there a bit, but start grabbing some more rings of power. Oh, went too far. Dang it. And Reaper. That's one kill. Like, that might kill both of them. There's a chance it won't. Nice shiny ring of power. Intuition taken. Do not let others dissuade you from your holy quest. Good thing, Bouse. Here we go. $50, $55. Hurt. Okay. Reaper. Says I. Now we just wade through all the zombies in here. Healing as necessary. Yeah, so all those master level spells were doing like 50 to 55 damage. And then you've got Stones, which does 46, and he got some blocks off. So, just strong spell. Very strong spell. And do a confuse. Just to keep him in his place. That one did 75, because he didn't get any blocks. That was good. Of course, then he blocked all of Alexi's stones. So. Oh. I wonder how many times I've cast Worm on stream on this game. In all the times I've played this game. How many times have I used that? Rather just randomly tried to cast Twister. Oh! Get. This is problematic. That second one might kill me. If we can get Mortimer to go and do perfect to heal everybody before this fight's over. Doesn't look like it. Unless I don't know. Hold my punches a bit. Yeah. Drained half of his life. Now he's gonna get killed. That spell, man, it's broken. That spell does not work right. Oh, it's glitched anyway. Okay, so we only had to fight one. Thank goodness. Yeah, perfect is I rarely ever use that spell, and every once in a while I'll fool around and forget, and then I remember that it uses up so much mana when you cast it on another person. Like, it heals mana and HP. Hey, MJ! So, like, the perfect spell will heal your HP and your mana. But if you cast it on someone else, it uses so much mana that you'll hit 0 and then start spending your hit points instead to cast it. So it's like, it's really only good if you're healing yourself. It's one of those spells that the enemy can use it to great effect, but us not so much. How are you doing, MJ? Have you recovered from your awesome stream? Did you get some rest, or have you just been lurking around the house? Time for sippies? I will do it. We were going to try to beat the game without getting any rings of power, and it turns out the game will not let us into the final room unless we have all the rings. So then we had to go back at like the 2-hour mark and start collecting rings of power. So we did this completely backwards, got all the party members, maxed out everyone's level, went to the final dungeon, and then had to turn around and go back. And we've learned 4 new things about the game by doing that. So, go us. Watching TV and stuff. Cool. If I cast Raise, I was gonna say, if I cast Raise, can I insta-kill these guys? That would be funny. Never tried it before. I don't think I've ever actually I think I might have cast Raise one time in a run when we were in the final boss fight and he killed Buck. And I was like, no! Always happy to have you here. I wish I could catch your streams more often. I liked watching you play Fallen Order today because I just beat that game in May for the first time. That was one of my Star Wars month games. It was very fun watching somebody else go through and play it. Because I had like intentionally not watched anybody play it before that. And I'm gonna probably wait to play Jedi Survivor until next year. So that'll be next year's May Star Wars month game. It's very good. I have one complaint about the ending, and it's a really minor complaint. But when you beat the game, if I'm not there, let me know, and I'll tell you what my complaint was. Like, how it could have been perfect. And I have a feeling you'll agree with me, but I'm not gonna spoil any. I don't think it would even be considered a spoiler, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm not gonna tell you. If I just hear that you beat it, I'll remember, I'm sure. It's in the vault now. Okay. Huge gray temple. Yes, it is indeed. I think I'm gonna aim for I'm thinking either 10 a.m. my time or noon my time. I don't know if Calrea's got plans for us this weekend. I think it's better if I stream earlier. I'll say it'd probably be 10 a.m. Eastern. So for me right now, it's 8:48 p.m. So 10 a.m. Eastern. So I guess that's like what? It's like 4 p.m. for you? Okay. Does a 10 a.m. bathtub stream sound appropriate to you, Calrea? I was stuck up on that top corner because I was standing in the wrong spot when I climbed that ladder. Okay. Well, there you go. Hey, Divide, welcome in, buddy. 5 p.m. Well, I don't want to put anybody out, but yeah. West. Oh, duh. Go. Take a look at this. Okay. Nope. And okay. Well, if not, the VOD is always there. It's always gloriously janky when I stream in the bathtub. Something always goes wrong. Last time my bathtub streamed, my camera was only showing in black and white. So we had a ye old bathtub stream, which was super fun. Okay. Is that like the night market from Stardew Valley? No. No! Don't even pretend like you can get me. Speaking of, we still need to figure out when our community day for Stardew Valley is going to be, Calrea, since we're not doing the jank races anymore. Hey, that picture is of my real shape. I am returned to my original form. Another new update. Nice. Alright, guys. Gals, and everything in between. We are going to go grab the Ring of Perfection, because it's fairly close. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, well, we only have it on PC, so... Eat it, nerds! Where we're from, Richmond has a very good food scene and breweries. If you're a beer drinker, there's I think we might have the most microbreweries of any US city. So we meet again, Buck. I've been waiting here for someone to show up and help me open the trap and get the Ring of Perfection. So what do you think? Do we kill Imino or do we run and redo? Well, let's kill him. Yeah. Hardywood is really good. We've got Bold Rock, which is... Hardywood does a lot of, like, stouts and porters. We got Bold Rock, which is all sorts of ciders. We actually have several cideries in and around Richmond. We've got Belle Isle, which does all sorts of delicious, like, vodkas and moonshine, like flavored moonshines and things. Yeah, a ton of stuff. Nice. Yeah. Me and Divide by Zeros, we went out to just a local chain restaurant, really. But they have a lot of local, like one of their things, they do a lot of local beers, and I had some gingerbread stout, which was very good. Hardywood gingerbread stout. Normally you only get it at Christmas. I was surprised they had it on draft, but yeah. What rings do we have left? Yep, good apps. We've got 7 rings. We still need blood, will, division, and advancing. Easy peasy. And we're going to do them in reverse order from that. We're going to do advancing, division, will, and then blood. And then we'll pop a dragon stone in commerce. And then we'll jump across the Arctic Circle. How much longer do I think I'll be playing? I would say probably 30 minutes or so, Hippie Huff. In spite of my best efforts, it looks like this is going to actually be pretty much my average time. I'd say between 30 and 40 more minutes. No matter how I play this game, I always beat it in 3.5 hours. Actually, I lied. We're going to do division first, because division is right over here. Past these stupid pirates. Okay. 11 of 47. I still need to stream. I still need to do my Seinfeld Lego stream. I've got my Seinfeld Lego set behind me. I got it for Christmas and I haven't even opened it yet. 5 caskets, but where's the corpses? 49. I was close. I got you. We're looking on food and water. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do division. Oh, right up here. We've been through here before. Up through the swamp. You know, I don't think I'd actually be able to do the World of Void run, because there's some houses and stuff out in the wilderness that I don't think I can even get to that probably have people in them. But I guess if you can't get to them, they don't count, right? That's gonna be such. That's probably be like a multi-part run. Killing every NPC. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 normal buildings and then the castle just here. That's probably half an hour of fighting right there. She just wasted mana casting Twister when she didn't need to. What a jerk. Alright. Yes. And then show him the milk. And then fight him. And make him insane. And Twister. Get our youth milk back. Iron key used. Give him the milk. Division taken. 3 left. And then here. More pirates. Just. Or wait. There you go. Give him the shock. Why does she keep casting twisters? Stop wasting your mana, Feather, you goober. Then we'll come out here, right near division. I can remember being a kid, and when I made it, like, not even on the first playthrough, but like every playthrough, just surviving long enough to get to division at the start of the game used to feel like an achievement to me. Like, I would get killed by random bears. I would die to Algoro over and over and over. Like, I just didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, really. And just every time I got that ding and you're like, you appear outside division, it was like, I did it. And now it's just another step, right? So crazy to think about. And it's funny because you hear people, they're like, you know, they say like, well, what's one game you wish you could go back and play for the first time again? I don't wish I could go back and play this game for the first time again. I wish I could go back and beat this game for the first time again, because that was a feeling of accomplishment. Playing it for the first time again, I was like 8 years old and I was very confused, right? But beating it for the first time was an experience. Oh my god, I'm going to talk about another experience, which is all the pirates. So many pirates. All the pirates. You cannot tell me that the random encounters don't ramp up later on in the game. I do not believe it. Well, I mean, you can tell me, but I won't believe you. I will say you are a liar. I actually cast the wrong spell there. I went too far down my list. It's really confused the game. Aww. You know, I think that those blue lightning bolts, that might be, I think the pain spell might be the only spell in the game that has that special bullet effect that I know of. I mean, if it matters, right? If it matters. Frenzy. The most powerful level 2 spell in the game. Or I guess level 3. Well, no, that's not true then, because if it's level 3, then Confuse is the most powerful level 3 spell, because it just locks down one person. Hey, buddy. Give it to me and we will avoid a fight, Yappa. Temple is not all powerful. Then we gonna rumble. This is usually one of the earlier rings you get. This is a challenging fight if you do it when you're supposed to. I don't think that's gonna be the case this time. I still think it's interesting that, like, you basically just stole a ring of power from the Temple of Nexus, and none of the priests say a word to you about it. Like, they don't chase you or anything. You'd think that it would aggro every red priest in the place, but... Alright. And then I said we were going to do blood last, but we're going to go right past it. So let's... What we're looking for right there. Mini ice islands. There we go. Ooh. Interesting. That's a level 9 dragon. He can cast Jin. At least he'd be able to if he wasn't dead. Dunzo. I'm not even opening the chests anymore. We're so close to the end. It's just like, whatever. Just gonna slow me down. Hey, buddy. Cast Slay. I cast Pain. Not a great one. Really, it's really critical that you have Worm and Master for these fights, because these corpses, man, they have very hyperactive block abilities, and if you're just going with normal, even normal Master level spells, they block generally like half your attacks, unless you get really lucky. So having these two attacks that are just totally unblockable is really the only reliable way to get through these fights. And then Nectar. And then Blaze. Probably gonna regret that. Probably should have done Insane to keep the first one, the top one, from doing perfect. Oh, never mind, we're fine. Pro gamer. I regret nothing. Yeah, sad thing is, if you look at my time, I'm actually doing really good considering we got all the characters, right? We got all the characters in an hour. And then we spent an hour just kind of screwing around, like running around, getting spells, getting the Holy Seal, and then we're still ending up, you know, we're at the end. Like, I'm not bragging, it's just, it boggles my mind that the game, the way the game is set up, like, no matter how you approach it, it always takes the same amount of time to beat. It's just, it's very weird to me because it suggests a level of thought in what was done, like how they made the game, that is just kind of beyond me. that no matter what you do, you always end up taking the same amount of time to beat it, you know? Because everything, just the way everything is laid out. This feels like a double Reaper fight coming up. I'm gonna save. Just felt like I haven't saved in 3 battles. This is when they're gonna hit me with 2 consecutive Reaper spells and kill half my party. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just aware that it could happen, because this is where the fights get unpleasant. 2 level 9 necromancers in the same fight. Alright, we're in TPK range if Buck or Oblicky goes. I'll trust it. Okay. Unnecessary insanity, but it was a safety just so they couldn't both bust me.
More the kind of thing fall asleep
I don't think people could hear it very well. There you go. Give me a 3. There we go. That's your Hunt of Conscious Exit. What? I don't know what that means. Is that you telling me you're going to sleep? Hint. Oh. Well, thank you for telling me, Calrea. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you telling me, so I'm not talking to you and thinking you're ignoring me. Yes. Ring of Blood. Oh, thank you. 8 at a time. Nice. Go. Oh, the queen of my great favor. 3,164 more bits. Oh my god. Rhea is really upset that there's no way for me to, like, give her that emote to use. You have 3. Yay! 3161 to go! Thank you so much for the 3 bits. I could get a paper and a shoe shine with that. I'm not being like nasty. I'm just making a joke. I can't. I'm literally unable to do it unless I just make it free for everyone. I wonder if I could grab that while I'm chasing it right there. I also want to test something real quick. I know before I try this that it's not going to work, but I was wrong once before, I think. So I have to test it just to be certain. She's the one that made me set it so expensive because she said she didn't want random people being able to, like, spam her face on my stream unless they earned it, quote unquote. Damn it! He got me. You could always pay $30 a month for the tier 3 sub and get the variant LOL Rhea. Please don't. Please, nobody do that. I would be very sad. Oh, Lord. Nice. Generally, in the past, if you recall, when the first person to hit a milestone in bits, I let them pick what the new bits badge is going to be. But that one's just been there forever. He was talking all that good crap, and then Obuki turned into a dragon. And then swords fell from the sky. Alright, y'all. So in spite of my best efforts, this is actually one of the faster runs I've ever done. We are now going to use a dragon stone because we got plenty of food and water. And we're going to go, I think, north and west. North. Actually, probably east would be faster. Or should we just go straight south? So, south till we hit water, and then west. Gonna be most of our food, but we'll do it. South till we hit that little bay, and then west until we see Nexus's castle. Burned through 4,000 food and water already. And there. $12,000 food and water down. Oh, a little too far. Started to doubt myself. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Never doubt myself in Rings of Power. Boom. I'm back. Open this door. Hello there, Buck. Here we go. Now it all comes down to turn order. The game's been pretty generous with turn order so far lately. I get to go one more time after this. Oh, well, no void. And that's gonna be the Necromancer, the Archer, and the Conjurer, maybe? Didn't really get any of them. It's a bad cast. Okay. And that's GG, guys. Oh, I don't know what the exact time was, but it was one of my faster times, in spite of the fact that I played like an absolute fool. There. Boom! So it was that the victorious sorcerer Buck of the Academy of the Mind did defeat the evil Void. Yeah, but I talked for a while at the beginning, Kale. I always do like an intro, and then I actually started, and I had to do some setup on my keyboard for the save and load feature, and then I came in and my camera wasn't working, so I actually didn't start until around like 12 or 15 minutes into the stream. So it's damn close to my best time ever, in spite of myself, in spite of playing like an absolute fool. Yeah. So, update on Voltage. I had finished pretty much everything I needed to do, and I was in the process of putting in the last couple of switches for Steam achievements, and I decided to add 4 more lore quests. So I gotta add 4 quests. They're not long quests, into Voltage. So, we'll see how long that takes me. Huzzah! Has none. I'm all out. Time for drippies. All I had left was the drips at the bottom of the cup, Kale. So yeah. I only bring that up because I keep seeing the little Voltage thing pop up, and people are like, probably like, didn't you say it was gonna come out before the end of June? When it first comes out, it's going to be $4, and then after 2 weeks, it's going to go up to $5 because it's 20% off when it releases too. if you already bought it on itch.io, I'm gonna give people a key to use it. Woo for the win indeed, MJ. Yeah, not too bad. But there's also like a free download code on my Discord if you want to play it now. I don't. If you go on the Phenomenal Sir Discord, not the Jank Bros, but the Phenomenal Sir, the Voltage Genesis thread at the top of the thread, I actually pinned a download key for it on itch.io. But it's not the most up to date version because I'm working on updates right now and fixes and stuff. So. Calrea would tell me that I probably don't need the extra lore quests. And the lore quests are just all of the major factions in the game. As you talk to people and like inspect books and things like that, you'll learn little facts of lore about the different factions in the game. And for each major faction, somewhere in the game, there's a person that if you've learned enough to be able to have like essentially they'll be like, hey, do you want to talk about the Seekers of the Ancient? And if you're like, yeah, sure, and you've gotten at least X number of lore points for that faction, then you'll chat with them and they'll give you a coin, kind of like the Zodiac coins from Final Fantasy IX, but they're equipable accessories that they give you bonuses associated with the different factions. So it's essentially just like unsellable accessories that give you a wide range of bonuses. I will be the first to say that Voltage Genesis has too much gear. There's also like 14 playable characters. So, if you like to equip everybody out, then, you figure 6 equipment slots times 14 people, that's 84 pieces of equipment you've got equipped at one time. But, yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. So, the end. That is my craft. So, that has been another episode of Rings of Power, y'all. Been fun as always. I've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed it. You stuck around, so you either enjoyed it, you enjoyed my hair, or you enjoyed the phenomenal baby shirt. One of the three, right? So, what are we gonna do now? Well, we're gonna have to raid somebody, right? Because that's what people do when they stream. When they do this streaming thing, you raid afterwards, right? Let's see who's live. Alistar's playing Super Metroid. Pet Gamer is playing Ocarina of Time, celebrating 500 followers. Okay. Well, let's go say hi to Tech then. Tech's awesome. Let's go say hi to Tech Gamer 36. Yeah. Because it's like, yeah, especially when you got huge man boobs like me, right? It's on my merch store, but it's way too expensive, hippie. It's I was saying earlier, I was showing it off and I was like, I bought it like because I saw that they do these like wraparound designs for like swim trunks, hoodies, backpacks, and shirts, and I was like, all right, that's badass. I'm gonna buy one just for me. I don't expect anyone else to get it. Like it's just me wanting to wear it because it's just so ridiculously over the top. But anyway, more Ducky stickers. I need to put more stuff in the new merch store because the stickers were in the old merch store and that store has been shut down. So the only designs I've really got is I've got the Hallow Stream 2022 stuff and I've got a whole variety of things with the phenomenal baby. Some of them are just like the full design, and then I've got some stuff that's just like a half circle essentially with the baby design in the middle. You know, kind of looks like my my little avatar. But all that is nothing to do with our next objective, which is to raid Tech Gamer 36. So the raid is starting. Thank you, everybody, as always, for being here. It has been fun. It has been educational, and it has been Rings of Power. And what more is there in life, right? So, big thank you to everybody who came out and lurked tonight. Thank you to Hippie for the bits. Thank you to Yelleth for the 2-year resub. Chainsaw Bear hit 1 year on yesterday, right? Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday, he hit 1 year. Yelleth hits 2 years. All these big anniversaries. It makes me feel very good. It makes me think maybe I'm doing something right. At least some of the time, right? So, you just had 2 years as well. This is true, Hippie Huff. So I'll be back on Friday with more Persona 5 Royal. We ended 1 day before Okumura's Change of Heart. So we'll be diving into the next month of Persona 5 Royal. And then, as we were talking about earlier, around 10 a.m. Eastern, Saturday morning, we are going to be doing a bathtub stream of Maneater. Probably be between 1 and 2 hours long, depending on how much fun I'm having. Okumura is a butthole, and he deserves everything that he gets and everything that he got. So, with that being said, my time is almost up. I hope to see you all again on Friday, but if I don't, as always, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.